Yo, what's up with y'all niggas, man? Hey, before we get into this video, let me tell y'all about that hype feature. If y'all fuck with the way I tell these stories without giving no cares on how YouTube thinks of this, hey, drop a like on this video and hit that hype feature for your boy. I'll drop the story times, y'all drop the hypes and the likes. Let's get into it, man. Before I was a 6'2" tall nigga with locks, I was a 6 foot bald nigga that was getting fried up through the whole entire year by everybody I used to talk to, and it was bad. So I don't like telling a story like that because I'm evolved now. But hey, I'ma give y'all the top story I've had through my 4 years of high school. So let's get into it, man. And when I tell y'all I was bad back then, I'm talking about freshman year, baldy, no badges. So I wanna tell y'all about the story that made Only Ty into Only Ty, if you know what I mean. So every blazing nigga that I've talked to, because I'm blazing, so every type of blazing nigga that I've talked to that was my homie, they all lived the same life as me. And so what I mean by that is they never let us really touch grass for real, and we always got beat with the belt. But luckily for me, I ain't never had to kneel on no rice, because I know how bad that could be for y'all. But I really couldn't do nothing. When I tell y'all I really couldn't do nothing when I was a kid, I really couldn't. It was like I was a kid in the house on Sundays watching my homeboys be outside with the Saudis having the function of their lives, turning up, while I'm in the house looking at them like Squidward was looking at SpongeBob and Patrick outside. Because my parents low-key thought something was going to always happen to the boy. They was overly strict, so they thought that something was going to happen to the kid. But I was really cooling with the guys whenever they let me go outside. Because in reality, they just really wanted me to focus on my grades and be nose deep into the books. Because they were so deep into the propaganda of Facebook and Instagram and all that social media and stuff like that, with kids getting kidnapped and all that stuff like that. Like my guys or whatever will be outside, ask me to come play football or whatever, and I'm be like, bruh, I can't go out and play football with y'all because my OG in the house tripping, and she got me grounded over some stuff I ain't even do. So then I have them trying, finesse my moms into letting me go out with them, but in reality, that just made her more mad, and then I got my ass beat for trying to finesse my way out of that. And I'm like, bruh, I can't even go out and kick it with y'all because my OG think I'm gonna get kidnapped. And I hear in the back of my head, Todd, get your ass back in the house. And my nigga, I haven't even talked about my hair yet. My nigga, I wasn't even allowed to grow my hair out, my nigga. Yes, bro, before y'all start calling me in the comments, bro, yes, I was that kid that was in school who always had that first baldy cut, bro. I was in that motherfucker like Lil Bill, bro. I was that one nigga in school that had the fresh baldy cut that people would slap in the back of my head and the front of my head, bro. I was in that bit looking crazy, bro. Hey, but aside with the jokes with all the real shit, that really cooked my social skills, bro. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't even really want to talk to my own friends that I had, because that's how bad that cut cooked me. And I ain't gonna lie, when I do have some kids when I get older, they will be going through that tradition. They will have the baldy. There is no way out of it. It's a family tradition. They will have the baldy, and they will be getting the back of their head slapped. There's no way out of it. But yes, y'all, back to the story time. I was that kid that was always in the house, was always kicked up watching YouTube or some cartoons. I was playing Minecraft, Fortnite. It was all in that same little rotation, man. There was no way out of it, bro. My social skills were fried, bro. I didn't want to go outside or talk to nobody. Hey, but let me take y'all back to them high school days, though. Let me talk about my freshman year for y'all boys. Look, I wasn't Only Ty, I was just normal Ty, if y'all catch what I'm saying. So it's just a chill little day, right? I'm chilling in the back of the class, dolo, cooling, because I ain't have none of my people to kick it with in that class. So, and I didn't know that watching anime or cartoons and stuff like that was weird back then. So I was just chilling. So they walk up to me and they like, yo, Ty, is you watching anime, my nigga? And I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? Because I didn't know niggas really found that shit weird back then. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm watching anime. Yo, I'm watching Attack on Titan. Like, yo, you should really tap in. Like, this shit is fire, my nigga. And they laughing and shit, talking about, I had this nigga watching anime. Like, this nigga lame as hell. They trolling me and shit. And I already got a fucked up cut, so it don't make it no better that they clowning me about my cut and what I'm watching now. Like, at this point, like, they just dick riding. At this point, ain't nothing else I can say to you. Like, you just dick riding. And they like, hey Kendra, come check this out. And this girl Kendra brought all her homegirls, and they came over there and started laughing at me, twin. Like, what was I supposed to do in that situation? You let me, because maybe I would have been wrong, but I don't think I was. And Kendra was like that one hot Cheeto girl in the class that everybody knew, And she was just over there like, oh, this dude lame as hell for watching anime. Like, what the fuck is you did right for? Like, I barely even know you. Like, when I tell you niggas really pulled up on me and got to frying my shit because I was just watching anime, like, there was nothing wrong with that. Like, that's like me saying, oh, you play cool math games, oh, you're such a weirdo. Like, that ain't even right, bro, because I'm just minding my own business. Why are y'all all frying me in the middle of class? Like, where are y'all even coming from? I don't even know half of the people that just came up there and started frying my shit. Like, that was the first time I ever seen them in my life, for real. And also, let me tell y'all, this was before, like, the great change of anime for other people. Like, nobody was really watching it besides me and some other people that I knew. Like, it wasn't really a big thing. Like, back then you was a nerd for watching anime, but now everybody trying to hop on the wave. Like, nah, keep that same energy, you feel me though? But then the niggas and the hoes, they were just straight up laughing at me and clowning my shit for watching anime, and I'm like, dog. And when I tell you this went on for the entire school year, like, when I tell you, like, dog, that shit really irked my soul, because that memory really changed how I'll be looking at people for the way that they be talking to me now on first impressions. But I don't regret none of that shit though, because at the end of the day, I stood on business about what I like, and can't nobody tell me otherwise. But it got worse, and when I tell you it got worse, niggas was frying me in front of my crush, bro. That's when it was like over for me. That's when I knew I had no chance with it for real. Like, he could be baking, he could be clowning a whole nother nigga. But as soon as I laugh just a little bit, they just start instantly clowning me, and like, cause he's like, hold on, Ty, I know you not laughing. I'm like, bruh, it's all these niggas laughing, and he wants to get on me like, bro, what the fuck I do to you? So then he just starts frying my shit. Like, he get on my, he said, get your gas station pump nose ass on, doorknob light bulb head ass on, Nigerian church Baptist dressing ass on, coop from all American face ass on, exotic freaky alien face ass on. And since my parents left me in the crib all day like that, and me never being in a situation like that before, I didn't know how to respond to anything. So I was just sitting there speechless, trying my best not to cry, because he was frying my shit up and everybody was laughing. So I knew I was cooked for an entire year after that, man. I didn't even want to talk to my crush no more. Like, when I tell y'all, I just had to laugh it off, but inside I was really crying for real. And low-key, I didn't even know how to fry other niggas back then either. So I was fucked. I had nothing to do. Like, when I tell you niggas was frying me every day, like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all back then. This did affect my confidence. I ain't even gonna cut. Like, my homies, they had rosters, they had girls, and I have nothing now. But hey, during my sophomore year though, I had my first girl, and we was dating for about a year, dang there. Now, going into my junior year summer, this is when I got my first glow up. I ain't gonna lie, this is when I got in the lab for y'all boys, you know. I started hooping out more, I started going to the gym more, I started going out, you know, doing events for the school, you feel me? Like, I was literally 6 foot, 110 pounds, but like, I was cooked, bro. I was scrawny as shit. I was out there looking anorexic. I ain't joking about that, but hey, I get to bulking a little bit, you feel me? I get to about 150 to the end of the summer. I was bulking like crazy. I was in the gym 6 days a week for y'all boys, straight consistency. Rice and chicken, straight protein, I ain't gonna lie. But I came back to high school with a taper out, and I grew it out, and I ain't gonna lie, I was straight greening. I ain't gonna lie, the hoes was on me. I was out with the homies, I was going to parties and everything like that. But I decided to nerve myself, chill. I decided to nerve myself, but I had worms after I started my law journey. I had worms. Everybody was frying me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all boys. But hey, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to break it off for y'all boys, but this video is getting a little long, so I do gotta cut it off short for y'all boys. There will be a part 2 though, let me know.